One of the tax forms that we always have our taxpayers or clients sign is the IRS 8821 form, which is the tax information form. And the reason that we ask for this is we want to make certain that once the taxpayer signs it, that we can send it to the IRS, and then we were going to have access to the tax transcripts that the taxpayer has with the IRS for a number of years. Actually, we can go back to the year 2000 at this point in time. Now, the vast majority of accountants and tax preparers are not going to do this because it does take extra work. We have to, get the form signed. We have to contact the IRS, send it to them, and then we have to wait for their approval. And once that form gets approved, then we do have the ability to go into the system and download everything that the taxpayer has. That would be the account transcripts. That could be the wage and income statements. That can be the wage and income summary statements and some of the other things that may not be apropos to discuss in this short video here, including 941s and so forth. But we do it for a couple of reasons. Number one, when we do tax preparation, we want to be certain that we do it the right way. Because many times the taxpayers are providing us with all the data, but they may be missing something. And especially if we're working with clients that have not filed taxes in a number of years, they will definitely be missing a lot of information that we can be able to obtain through the wage and income statement. So when we file that tax return, we have all the bases covered. And that's important because since we specialize in tax resolution and we have to negotiate with the IRS and individual states on behalf of our taxpayers when they owe money to any of those governmental entities, then we have to know what we're doing, and we have to know exactly what it is that the client needs to do and what does he or she owe, and for what periods, what years, what percentage of the debt is the actual debt versus the penalties and interest on the penalties and so forth. So we have made it a practice. I have told all my accountants and tax preparers to make it a practice to always obtain an IRS 8821 form because of the fact that we want that information. Now, the IRS 8821 form does not give us the ability to represent the taxpayer in front of the IRS or any individual state. But once we get to that crossroad, if we're now going to enter into negotiations with the IRS or any given state, the state of California, the state of Massachusetts, or many other states, all 50 states throughout the country, then we ask the taxpayer to sign an IRS 2848, which is power of attorney. So not only do we now have the ability to download everything that the client has with the IRS and or a given state, but we also have the ability now to negotiate on that taxpayer's behalf. So this is something that we pay a lot of attention to because we want to make certain that we do things right, that we do it correctly, that if we're going to file a tax return, that we have not missed any information that may generate a potential audit. So we want to do it right from the very beginning. So for those of you that may want to talk to us a little bit about your tax preparation services, or if you want us to take a look and do some audit at previous tax returns that some other professional may have done on your behalf, please feel free to reach out. My name, as you see there on the screen, is Bert Salazar, and you can reach out at area code 888-477-0108. You can also send me an email at Bert, B-E-R-T, at GablesTaxGroup.com, and I'll be more than happy to schedule a quick conference call or Zoom meeting in order to discuss your personal situation. So with that in mind, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.